Freight trains will start rolling through several towns in Connecticut. A good sign for the state's economy, not so much for the people living in those towns. News 8 reporter Bob Wilson joins us live from the Hartford newsroom. Bob, there are a lot of safety concerns.
Yeah, you know what? We were there at the tracks. There are 10 crossings in all in Wethersfield where we were. And people were kind of zipping over the tracks, people walking along the tracks. They weren't looking left or right. They're used to it. It's been a decade since trains have been on those rails. They're going right over them, and that's the concern because it's about to change.
From Cromwell to Rocky Hill to Wethersfield, the train tracks haven't been used in years. For more than a decade, people are used to walking on them and crossing over them.
You don't even think twice about them. I've lived in town for 17 years. I've never known trains to be here. And, you know, I catch myself now knowing that they're coming in. Oh my God, I just went over a rail.
On June 3rd, the rails will once again be active. The town manager says the freight trains traveling about 10 miles an hour, pulling somewhere around 25 cars, have people concerned. They're worried about 4 schools in the area. They're worried about traffic backing up onto the Silestein Highway, and they're worried about collisions.
Or if people are driving with their music loud, are they going to hear if a train's coming? How fast is the train going to be coming? I just feel like I don't know anything about it.
In Wethersfield alone, there are 10 different crossings where cars are going back and forth over the rails. And there is only one place that they have the big arms going down with the flashing lights. Instead, they're adding stop signs and yield signs to the others. Town manager's not so sure that's going to be enough, especially after a decade of inactivity.
There's no gates coming down to stop the cars, so I just worry about a safety issue.
While there are a lot of concerns, the town manager says it's a good sign for Connecticut that the freight trains are moving once again on the tracks. He's been working with DOT and the rail company to make sure the transition goes smoothly.
In terms of commerce and increasing business and development, I think it's important for the economy of the state as a whole.
And there are also some concerns about quality of life. They'll be blowing a train whistle while they're going through, especially when they're going near the crossings. When will they be blowing it? How long will it last? Those kinds of things. People in the area just want more information. Town of Wethersfield working to educate people through the signage, reaching out to the media, hoping that this will be good for everyone once the trains start rolling down the tracks on June 3rd. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in the Hartford newsroom, News 8.